Could you um, drill down? I know you probably have NDAs, you can't go too specific. Um, can you, are you able to talk about one fintech example that you can
Yeah.
drill down into
Um,
detail and
so one,
paint us a picture
mhm,
of what was what was the problem, what was the
mhm,
what you had to do,
mhm.
time frame, and tell us a story basically.
All right. So in fintech, when you are regulated by the BaFin, for example, or PCI DSS, which is Visa, MasterCard, and American Express, I think, there are a lot of requirements of um, on a regular basis auditing your organization, your documentation, um, your user authentication, your user access, and so on and so forth. So we had a client, which is a bank here in Germany, that did all these type of check your project permissions every third Thursday in a month and write it into an Excel file. They had over 500 checks they had to do on a regular basis, um, different schedules, obviously. And they managed these regular checkups with Outlook meetings. So something that doesn't scale very well, I think. um, so the software development team was using the Atlassian tools, and there was a meeting where one of the compliance guys was in the meeting as well because we had some discussions around how can we bring compliance more into the developer circle. And he said, well, it's actually a really great tool to use that for compliance as well. We have this huge list of tasks. Can we implement that in Jira? Because we also have specific workflows sometimes. Sometimes we need an approval. Sometimes we need a review or a test. And that's really tricky to put that into an Excel file, obviously, where like 35 people work on it. So what we typically get is like this, we have an Excel file somewhere, or we have this process of we're answering questions, customer questions via Outlook. How can we bring that into Jira? So the first thing is what we do is obviously we try to explain them what Jira is because they don't know what they don't know, right? So we really have to make sure that they are aligned and that they know what Jira is and what we can do with it, or Confluence. And then we start implementing these changes into a, let's say, developer environment, sandbox environment, and get them familiar with the process, with the tool. How does it look like? We start with training as soon as possible. Sometimes even train the trainer or um, do these trainings along with the people from the customer. So it's not like we get the requirements, then we build something somewhere in the dark room, and then we come back with, oh, this is how it looks like. So we try to bring in the team as much as possible. And so time frame wise, I think it was probably 3 or 4 weeks even, where we had the first project set up where they could start with the tool. And from there on, we had various projects um, of bringing new teams in, new business teams in, um, and building the use case out. So more and more stuff came in over the time.